Down and look up. Modern day people are attached to their phones. This lifeless device isn't even real, but yet we still cherish it more than we cherish our own family. When phones are used correctly, they can be the most amazing invention ever. But there is no doubt that phones are the catalyst to lack of human interaction. People have turned violent, robbed others, and even killed just for phones. Just like an incident that occurred 2 years ago, where a teenage boy killed his little brother over a game of Flappy Bird. I read about this while holding my own little brother and think, how can anyone do such a thing? Every day, we're caught in the web of lies and believe anything we read on social media. The news feeds us propaganda that we thrive on. Now, it's a modern thing that we can't even pass high school without a cell phone. And now, cell phones allow students to cheat without a trace. A study's shown that the average human spends 9 hours a day just on their phones alone. That's 63 hours a week, 252 hours a month, and 3,034 hours a year. That's 126 consecutive days without sleep that we overdose on our phones. We literally spend half of our year on phones. That's our time just gone. Half of our year when we could be talking face to face with someone, laughing with someone that you love. But now through phones, terrorists can reach and gain followers here in our backyard in San Bernardino, Russell, Paris. We show signs of addiction and we don't even realize it. There's times where you feel your phone vibrate in your pocket, you check it, and there's nothing there. But yet you brush it off and not even realize that this is an addiction. It's crazy to think that this is an actual syndrome called phantom vibration syndrome. Every phone was created to benefit us, make things easier, without a doubt. But the question is, are we taking advantage of this privilege and missing the opportunity to connect with the person right next to you? I mean, when we disconnect from phones, we can do amazing things. My life would have been totally different if I didn't disconnect. Because at the lowest of my life, I lost connection with my own mom. And I couldn't stop talking to the people that were bringing me down until the phone was stripped away from me. And when it was stripped away from me, my mom practically saved my life. That's something worth cherishing. This tool was created to benefit us. We've taken advantage of it and lost connection to who really matters. Now, when you put the phone to the 4-way Rotary test, you'll find that we'll benefit from putting down the phone and reconnecting with each other. First, is it the truth? Well, history has proven that when phones have been non-existent, we connect. We can look each other in the eyes and show true intimacy. But since phones have been in existence, we can't even look each other in the eyes. It's hard for us. Is it fair to all concerned? Now, what everyone needs is human interaction. And I know putting down the phone isn't going to solve it all, but it is the best start. Everyone deserves to look each other in the eyes, laugh, love, cry, feel true emotions for one another. Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Now, some people might argue here that this is how they connect with friends on social media, but whatever happened to human interaction? Actual human contact? So no, phones do not build goodwill and better friendship, because friendship is not built off of social media or a device, but by interacting with someone, playing with someone, going outside, talking to someone, feeling true intimacy with someone. Finally, is it beneficial to all concerned? Now, before that you argue that the answer is yes, think back. Think back to that incident where that little boy was killed over a lifeless game. That child isn't here today to tell you his answer, so I will. No. We've lost connection with each other, even when it has benefited us. We've all lost connection to what really matters. We're all in too deep. But hope is still there. We need to disconnect from phones and reconnect with each other. Let all the victims break free from the shackles of phones and connect to who really matters. Thank you.